to yet again another video of mine. You're watching Aman here on Taur Beauty. So as you guys can see, this very overpowering red going on your screens, but I sat down today and I thought I'll bring you guys a lovely Karva Chauth. Like I said, overpowering, a lot of red, typical kind of your Vart Karva Chauth look. So I thought it would be so good to see a typical Karva Chauth, very red kind of Suhagan look. So this is what I came up with. We decided to go with a lot of red, like a full red outfit, the whole lips and the sindoor, and just take it one step further and just do the whole, like I said, Suhagan look. So I really hope you guys are enjoying what you guys are seeing on your screens so far. Please do not forget, if you guys are liking what you guys are seeing, then go down below right now and hit the thumbs up button. And if you haven't followed me on my YouTube channel and you're here for your first time, then do subscribe to my channel, and do follow me here on my Instagram handle at Taur Beauty as well. But I'm not going to keep on talking because I do enough of that in the video. So I hope you guys enjoy this look, and hopefully I shall see you guys in my next video as well. Hi you guys, so let's get into our makeup. So currently I have already put some lenses into my eyes. I always get asked the colour and the brand. If I'm not wrong, these are the Feel Good, yeah, they are the Feel Good contacts, and these are in like the light brown colour. I don't know the exact colour, but there's only two types of colours I always go for. One is hazel and one is brown. So please excuse, I've got a bit of like a runny nose. I don't know if I've got a cold because I didn't have this yesterday. Sorry, by the way. My nails are long and I don't like the Carmax going into my nails. I'm just applying it with like my index finger knuckle, and then I'll go in and blend all of this out. So I'm just using Carmax because it's October now, guys, and you guys know the drill. It is super cold outside, and in this cold weather my lips get so chapped. I really need to look after myself like even more, as well as my skin being really dry, which I can feel right now. But it's okay, we're gonna fix this. So in my previous makeup video, I'm really sorry guys, I didn't go through like all of the products in detail. It was just like a really basic quick tutorial. But today I will be showing you guys and telling you guys about all of the products. So I'm going to go in with this Q&A Collagen face cream. I have been using this for a while, guys. Sometimes I do give this a miss in my makeup, just because I do feel because it is quite oily. So if you are, I would only use this if you've got really dry skin. If you've got oily skin, I wouldn't recommend this to you because it does leave your skin looking and feeling really oily. Well, I'm just gonna pop this on my face, just some on my forehead. So this has really worked wonders for my skin. I mentioned this in my previous makeup tutorial as well. It has really helped my skin. I used to get a lot of dry patches around here, so it has really helped with those dry patches. I'm then gonna go in bit of ASMR. Then gonna go in with the famous La Roche-Posay. I can never pronounce this, but I'm gonna go in with this SPF. It does dribble around and I have shaken it quite a lot. But I know some of you girls are gonna be like, I'm an SPF in October. But ladies, let me tell you, I think by now, with the amount of advertising everyone does for SPF, you guys must have known that it is really important to put on some SPF even in the winter. So literally all year round, it is very important to put on some SPF and just make sure your skin is just look after your skin, guys. I mean, as we age, our skin is gonna be is just gonna, what's the word, the skin is, we just need to look after our skin, girls. So yeah, just apply this, and I'm gonna tap this kind of like into my face, I always find like after I apply these two products, my fingers are left like super sticky. Pop this bad boy away, and I'm not gonna lie guys, you do get a lot out of this small bottle. When I originally purchased this, I was like, hey, is this all I'm getting? But damn, it does, you do get a lot out of this, which I do love. So now I just like to let this set into my face for a couple of minutes, just because I want everything to just sit in well, because I don't want to just pile things on whilst things haven't set, just because I feel like it mixes it up a bit too much. So I'm just going to let this set whilst I have a look at some primers and see which one I want to use for today. So originally, you guys know I always use the YSL Blur Primer. I will still stick to this primer if I have an event. If I'm going somewhere and I want my makeup to last the entire night, I still swear by my YSL and I would still use this one. But I've also found some dupes for the YSL primer as well. So one being the Ordinary primer. This is the High Adherence Silicone Primer. This is the one I always jump to when I want an alternative for the YSL. But on a day-to-day, I'll also head towards the e.l.f. So this one is more of like the liquidy silicone-y type, and this one is like the putty type, so this is like the waxy type. So I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. one because I do love the e.l.f. primer as well. So it's a little bit like applying wax. I'm just going to pop this kind of like everywhere onto my face. So I know guys, they do say just apply primer in like your T-zone or where you've got your problematic areas, but guys, I feel like my entire face is a problematic area. So I do take quite a bit of this and just massage this in. And this is why when you're massaging it in, I'll say to you, this is why it's important to let all of your makeup products sit into your face for just a few minutes, especially like the base makeup, the base products. So like your moisturizer, and then obviously your SPF, or you might just have a moisturizer with SPF in there. So the foundation I'm using today is the NARS foundation. This is the Radiant Long Wear Foundation. I absolutely love this. My shade is Valencia, and it just really it matches my skin so well, and it's a beautiful like medium to high coverage foundation. So I like to take quite a few pumps, like 2 or 3 pumps of this onto my face, and I'm just going to slowly apply the pumps. And I've recently been applying the foundation just to the beauty blender rather than my hand. I don't know, I've just found that it just works a lot better when it's just straight onto my beauty blender. And I'm not going to take any more. I'm just going to use whatever's left on the beauty blender for like the chin area, the upper lip area, and a little bit on the forehead. I do take a small pump, just because I feel like sometimes my foundation collects around this part of my forehead, so I just don't apply it too much. Just gonna go ahead and blend this all out. I wish that I made some like wedding or wedding guest makeup tutorials and things like that, but do you know what, right? I always feel like the summertime of my life, the summer, spring, those kind of times of my life are just so busy, guys, and I just never get to sit down and do some makeup. And obviously, if you guys have been watching my tutorials, I mean like my life, my vlogs, anyways, you guys would know I've been so busy with everything. I'm just gonna take my watch off. I always find like when I'm editing my videos, my watch is so distracting. But yeah, so like I said, I always find like I've just had a busy couple of months, but the response I got on my last makeup video was that everyone was like, we'd want to see more makeup from you, Aman. We loved seeing your makeup tutorial. So I said, you know what, Aman, I'm just going to find a little space around the house, and I'm just going to sit down and I'm going to give you guys what you want. I'm going to give you guys a tutorial. And then I had a look on my calendar, and I was like, you know what, Karva Chauth is just around the corner. It's on the, is it the 12th of October or 13th? I couldn't quite work out. Google said it starts on the 12th and ends on the 13th. So I got so confused about that. But yeah, I just thought, you know what, Karva Chauth will be the perfect time to just make a lovely tutorial for you guys and just do my makeup for you guys. So yeah, that is basically what I am doing, giving you guys a little Karva Chauth tutorial. So, oh, I didn't even, I went on carrying on talking, but the concealer I am using is the Faux Filter Concealer. This is in the shade Graham Cracker. I actually brought two of these. I brought the Marmalade and the Graham Cracker. I believe the Marmalade is just a little bit too light for my skin. So now I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty powder. This is in Banana Bread. I know a few people told me to test out the pound cake, but honestly guys, I've just been using this. Banana Bread has worked so well on my skin and I just love the way this is. So I'm now going to put this onto my beauty puff, and I'm just going to put this onto my skin. Now I know guys, they often say like shake off the excess, and I did shake off the excess on my last tutorial, and originally when I started using this I always used to shake off the excess. But now I've just been building this up and I've just been leaving this on on my skin. I've been baking basically with it, and I've just found the baking method has just worked really well for me. I'm going to do just a little bit on kind of like my forehead, but I'm not really baking my forehead. I'm just patting this onto my forehead. Let's do one thing actually guys. Let's put on our bronzer first and then we'll bake and then we'll go into the eyes. So let's do it that way. So I always find every day is really different for me. Sometimes I contour and sometimes I just powder bronze. So today I'm only powder bronzing. So I'm going to be using this NYX Contour Palette. I haven't actually been using this. I haven't used this for like a few years. But I just went and got, so I picked this up. I don't even know, like, is it out of date or something? I don't even know, but I picked this up a few days ago. And my God, guys, I have loved using this. I've just been so in love with it. Take a very subtle amount in some circular motions, and I'm tapping this on my skin so lightly, guys, like really lightly tapping this onto my skin. Again, some just here. I don't know why I feel like this side isn't really bronzy, but this side is. Just applying some there, and just a very small amount onto my forehead as well. And then what I'm going to do is, I don't often bake, but because it is Karva Chauth and you want to look really chiseled and look really good, so I'm gonna just kind of clean this up. So I'm just using the point of the beauty puff and just cleaning this with like a very sharp kind of feel, and then going to do the same onto this side as well, just kind of there. So there we go. So for the Karva Chauth makeup look I'm going for today, I'm going for something very kind of red. Red lips, overpowering, like red outfit. So I want to keep my eyes a lot more subtle because I'm using so much red. So I'm going in with this Violet Voss palette. This is in the palette hashtag. So I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to take the just a shadow source, and I'm just going to apply this just onto my lids. Now I have already applied foundation onto my lids, as you guys would have seen. Actually, I'm going to go in with a little bit of Savage as well because that's a little bit more of the orangey-ish shade. So I'm just going to take this with this brush and just kind of blending this on the go. So I'm not going to go in with a blending brush because I'm just going to use this to kind of just apply it and blend at the same time. So I'm just applying this into the crease of my eyes, guys. Just really lovely. Apply this all in. Done. All done, thank you, Putte. I'm gonna go in with the shade Lady Boss, which is this beautiful shimmery goldy shade, and I'm just using like this kind of like thicker blending-ish brush, not using too much of a thin brush, and I'm just gonna use this and just apply this kind of all over my eye. Not really all over, but just sticking kind of close, and then just taking a little bit to like the mids of my eye. So a little bit more of the Lady Boss and just kind of just very randomly just applying this onto my eye. Then I'm just going to go back in with that same first brush just to kind of blend out if there's any shimmer that's kind of reached the crease or anywhere else. Just so blend this all out over there. And then because it is Karva Chauth, I plan to put on some nice thick lashes. So I always find when I put on thick lashes, it's always ideal to have a lovely winged liner. So for the liner I'm going with is the NYX liner. This is in black. It's a matte one. I believe they do have the shiny one. I don't know what the shiny one is called though, because I've always used the matte one. But I'm going to go in and apply a little wing. Also, by the way, I've done my makeup where I've done my eyes after doing my foundation. It's always up to you of how you guys want to do your makeup. If you feel like you're still very messy on the eyes and you're quite, you can't control your rhythm, then I would always recommend doing the eyes first and then moving on to your foundation, because then you can just wipe off anything that has been of the messy type. I'm now going to go in and quickly do my brows. Obviously, I didn't do these before. I like to do my brows after I've done my foundation. I don't know, I just find that works better for me. Again, you can do your eyebrows first and then clean it up with a tissue and then do your foundation. So it all just depends on you. To do my brows, I'm going to go in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Powder. If you guys hear some tapping or anything, guys, it's Avi in the background. I have got her literally sitting on the same stool as me. Literally sitting on the same stool. She's just sitting behind me and she's like faffing around with the drawers. I don't know, can you guys see her hair there? But yeah, she's like faffing around. So it isn't easy to create makeup tutorials, guys, like, and be like, yay, I'm gonna be a YouTuber doing makeup, because you've got kids in the background who I'm gonna try hide with my shoulder now. But I'm just going to pop a bit of powder just onto here and just fix up my brows. And I've always mentioned to you guys before as well that I have had my brows ombre'd. Avi! Usually, guys, when I would... Mommy. Yes, Mommy? Sit over there. Mommy. Go get those eyelashes. Jalo, wo leke aao. Go on. And le ja, apna kaka leke aa, thalle na lek. ਆਪਾਂ ਕਾਕੇ ਨਾਲ play ਕਰੀਏ ਚਲ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆ ਇੱਕ ਕਾਕਾ ਥੱਲੇ ਚਲੋ. So before, I think when I officially not when I started YouTube, but like around like 2017, 2018, I've been doing YouTube for so long, guys, and I still always feel like I've got nowhere. But you know what, let's not think like that. But before, when I used to do YouTube and Harvey was a little baby, I always used to be so nervous, and he'd cry and I'd get upset because I wanted to do makeup tutorials, and I just would get so upset that I stopped kind of doing makeup tutorials on my channel and stuff, because I find with everything else it's easy to do makeup, or I mean everything else is a lot more easier to do, but when you're doing makeup, it's like if you lose a distraction to kind of do it, it's like what's the point kind of thing. So I always used to feel like that. But now, as I've started vlogging and you guys have been watching my life a lot more, I find it just, I don't find it a bother anymore. I'm just like, so what if the kids want to come into your makeup tutorials, or what if they're hanging around in the back? I mean, I think now YouTube's become a lot more like free. You can have things in the background or things like distractions and stuff. I find like before, YouTube was like a whole new level. Like there weren't a lot of vlogs on YouTube back like then. So I found everything was like more of, you need great lighting, you need you know, a professional sound or a professional camera. But now I find it's less pressures. I don't know, maybe I find maybe now it's more pressures and before it was less. I don't know, but yeah, that's all I'm saying is like you don't need to have excellent lighting to be doing YouTube and to be doing vlogs and stuff. You can just start off from kind of anywhere. But anyways, I'm just going in blabbling whilst doing my brows. I'm not gonna lie, every time I do my brows, every single time I do my brows, they always look different. They never look the same. But that is my brows done now, guys, and I find like my eyes are pretty much done, but we want to just do a little bit on the bottom of our eyes. So I'm going in with the shades Sauce and Goat, and I'm just applying a little bit of those just to the bottom part of my eyes, very, very slightly. And just kind of there. Just to bring out the eyes a little bit more. And then I'm just going to go in with that same brush that like we used for the shimmer shade. So by the way, this brush is one of those ones that I've got from the Urban Decay like Naked palettes. I'm now going to go in and quickly do my mascara because I like to, I don't know, I think let's just do our mascara quickly. So I'm using the mascara, the Maybelline Mascara Sky High. I don't know, I found that the Too Faced mascara, Better Than Sex, is good, but I just sometimes really love using the Sky is High mascara. I find it really separates my lashes. Look at my lashes, guys, like they look super, super good. I'm loving how they are turning out. And we are gonna actually apply false lashes as well, so yeah. So now that my eyes are all done, I'm just going to brush away all of the excess powder. Using this Real Techniques brush just to push everything into my skin. And then again, note, I'm not brushing this away or stroking this away from my face. I'm just literally just pushing this into my skin. I want that powder to just sit onto my face and to really make my skin look lovely and matte. So for our blusher, I'm going to go in with the Rose d'Oro just because I feel like we're going to have such a beautiful red look. I want my cheeks to look super, super, super blushed. So I'm just applying this. I always want my blusher to just meet the end of my like eyebrow, just so it gives my face like the lifted look. Like imagine like now your blusher's going high till here. Imagine if it was going to there. So lift your face and make it all go nice and high, meeting the end of my brow. So just taking this and nice and high there. Then I'm also going to apply some just onto my nose as well, just because I love, it's that cold season, guys. Well, even when it's not cold, I love my nose to look all nice and blushed, but I put on quite a lot of blush there just to make it look just a little bit like I've got cold. So I love it to just be like that. I'm going to go in with my highlight, which is the Rodeo Drive Ofra highlight. Guys, I can't seem to change myself. I have gone back to Becca. I have got the was it the Champagne Pop? I think the Champagne Pop was too light. I think I had the Prosecco Pop. I've gone back to Becca. I've tried so many different highlighters, guys. I just cannot seem to change myself from Ofra. I just cannot. So if anyone would like to recommend me some highlighters, please do, like please do, and I'd love to try more highlighters. So do comment down below and recommend me some highlighters. But I just love, like, this just ended up being such a good combo for my skin, and I have like ordered and reordered this. But yeah, so I'm just applying some to like the temples of my forehead just to look extra shiny. Small amount, and just apply this onto the ridge of my nose, and then just top up some there, and just taking some just like on my cupid's bow as well. Actually, let's put some highlighter just underneath our brow as well. Like, it's Karva Chauth, guys, so let's look super shiny and super highlighted. Avi keeps talking in the middle of my tutorial, so I have to keep repeating myself. But I've just put some glue onto my lashes. We're nearly at the end of our makeup look, guys. So I'm just going to go in with my Morphe spray and just spray this kind of like all over the face just to help set in all of this makeup. Oh, I love applying this, and I love applying loads because it's not too like for your face either. It's just kind of like perfect. So just gonna let this dry off. Whilst it's drying off, whatever's left excess on the highlighter brush, I just like to brush it on to my skin just to extra make it lovely. And then I'm going to go in with the mascara, and I don't do this usually, guys, but I'm going to apply some just onto the lower lashes, being really careful. I never ever usually apply mascara onto my lower lashes. You guys know, you guys can see from my videos and my pictures, but I just thought for this look, I thought it would look really nice. So I'm just going to apply. So the liner I'm using today is a Kiko 515 liner. This is a lovely like red color. So lately I've been like stretching my bottom lip and starting there. So as I fill this out on my outer, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my entire lip. The reason I fill in my entire lip is because I feel like it lasts longer. So if you're eating, drinking, well, on Karva Chauth you're not eating, drinking, anything, but it just helps to make your lips last a lot longer. So always start with the lash like kind of in the middle first, and then just push this in.
Mommy, Mom, this one, this one, this one.
हाँ
This one
Why?
lots of easy.
जा देख के आ, थल्ले को नहीं है, सोफे दे थल्ले देख के आ. And then there we go, that is one lash on. I don't know why I feel like it's like, is it drooping down? Let me just have a
That
look.
last, that last.
And there you go, guys, the lashes are on. So I don't actually know what lashes these are. I believe they should be either TL9 or TL5 lashes in Tatty Lashes. I am still going through a huge like pack which I ordered from them like about a year ago. I ordered about 25 lashes, and in between I haven't really been using lashes. So yeah, I've managed to go a long while without them. A long while with like those 25. So now I'm going to go in with my favorite, and I mean my absolute favorite lipstick. This is the MAC and this is in the Feels So Grand. This has been my favorite like every function red, which I love. I'm just going to apply this. Oh, just look at the color, guys. Vouch that this will never come off of your lips. Like, you can last this during the entire day, like your entire function. It is so good. Just look at the way it just applies. It is so beautiful and seamless, and I just absolutely love it. So guys, this is basically the makeup all complete, and I'm quickly gonna go do my outfit, and then I'm gonna be back so we could do our hair together and just finish off the entire Karva Chauth look. So I have just put on my outfit. So it's just lovely red outfit. I just wanted to go all red with this look. I wanted the entire look to just be the red lipstick and everything to just complement each other. So now for my hair, I'm planning to just have my hair just tied back into a very low typical bun. So that is what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to open up my hair quickly. So I'm not going to brush through my hair too much because I have brushed my hair this morning. But yeah, I would just brush through the hair quickly. So because this is a Karva Chauth look, I do want to go in with some sindoor. I want to really look, you want the look to be really like, you know, suhagan, the, you know, married look, the really suhagan type. I don't know what else I can say. But yeah, so I'm just going in with a middle parting. Like I said, we're going to pop on some sindoor. So I'm just going to tie this in a low bun like that. I'm going to go in with some hairspray. So I'm going to use this Got To Be hairspray and just spray this kind of all over my hair. So I love doing this kind of look on a day where, like a day before or the day that I'm going to wash my hair. Like if I'm going to wash it in the evening, I love to go in with this hairstyle just then. So this just helps to put all of our hair intact. Now you'll notice I haven't done the bun yet because I like to open up my hair again and get the ponytail looking sleek once I've put on the hairspray. So just gonna push this all in, and then I'm gonna go back, opening up my ponytail, grabbing my rubber band again and just tucking away everything nice and tight, and go back in with the rubber band and make everything beautiful and tight, just like that. Now I'm going to go in and just tie my hair up in a very cutesy low bun. Just my hair bopping up from there, which we will just sort out. So I'm just going to take a couple of rubber bands, just because I feel like I always need a couple to keep my hair nice and secure. And then just use a little bit more hairspray to just sort out any few little flyovers that we may have and may want to tuck in. And then there you guys can see, I don't really need any bobby pins, but usually I would just pop in a couple of bobby pins here and just a couple anywhere else. Now we are coming towards the final part of our look. So I'm only wearing earrings because I've got a high neck, so I don't need to wear a necklace. You can go in with a choker style if you want, but I'm not going to do earrings just because I find like the whole red look itself is so beautiful and overwhelming and overpowering. What did I say? Overwhelming, overpowering. So I'm just going to stick to earrings only for this look. And again, we're not going to go in with a tikka or anything because the centerpiece of like our hair is going to be our sindoor. Love these beautiful earrings. So now I am going to go in with some sindoor. You guys can go in with the traditional sindoor if that's what you want to do, but I'd recommend going in with the sindoor which matches to your lipstick because then it will look all intact. The lipstick is matching my suit and it will also match my sindoor. So I'm going to carefully pop this sindoor in the middle of my forehead. Just like that. So I've just popped that onto my head, and quickly I just realized I didn't pop in any eyeliner into my eye, so I'm just going to use this eyeliner here into my eye and just bring out my eyes a little bit more. Now our look is nearly complete, guys, nearly complete, but we are just going to go in with a beautiful bindi. So I think everything is looking good, but I feel like we're just missing a tiny little bindi. So we're just gonna pop this beautiful red bindi. I wanted to put on something a little bit let's just pop down. I wanted to put on something a little bit bigger, but I couldn't find another bigger bindi, so I'm just gonna pop this smaller bindi over here, which I hope still does the job. I'm gonna go and look for the bigger bindi because I find this one is nice, but I find it's a little bit small, so I want to go and get something even more dramatic. So I'll be back in a second. So this is the one I found. I still kind of wanted a low-key, a little bit more bigger, but I think this will do the job, guys. Like, there's a lot of red on my face, so I think this is perfect. Now I'm just gonna take my dupatta. My entire outfit is red. I'll put up a reel of my entire outfit. I'm just gonna pop this. Ooh, I just realized there's a candle behind me as well. Gosh, Aman, you're going to get yourself into trouble here. But I've just popped my dupatta on here, and this is the final look, guys. And do tell me in the comments down below of how you found this look, and even if you do recreate this look as well, guys, do recreate it and tag me in your posts on Instagram. I'd love to share them on my stories, and I'd love to see if any of you guys have created this look, how it turned out, how you guys look. It doesn't have to be for Karva Chauth. If you're not someone who puts on sindoor, you can just create a red look or create something similar and just tag me, and I'd love to see how your guys' looks turned out. But this is a final look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do my makeup, and if you did, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I guess just keep supporting your girl Aman. And also do not forget, this is my Instagram handle, so do follow me on Taur Beauty on Instagram as well, just to see some goodness over there as well. But that is going to be it for today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I shall see every single one of you in my next one. Bye, guys.